matches in the Jason Owen last 16. On table 10, Wade Morley, Sean Chipperfield. Wade Morley, Sean Chipperfield on table 10. On table 12, Clint Hanson, Alex Cameron. Clint Hanson, Alex Cameron, table 12. On table number 2, Shane Thompson, Sam Boone. Shane Thompson, Sam Boone, table number 2. On table number 9, Neil Toms, Don Cooney. Neil Toms, Don Cooney, table number 9. On table 14, Lee Howitt, Leo Fernandez. Lee Howitt, Leo Fernandez, table 14. On table 5, Aaron Davies, Jamie Stokes. Aaron Davies, Jamie Stokes, table 5. And finally for now, on the street table, table number 1, Luke Gilbert, Adam Bassoo. Luke Gilbert, Adam Bassoo, table number 1.
Morning, everyone. Back here with the action in the last 16 of the Jason Owen Open.
Next match on table 4, Gareth Hibbert, table 4.
So a couple of competitions still running. It's this one and the ladies' event. Both played to a final throughout today. And we see two young men who probably haven't quite had the exposure that they could have over the last 12 months, because they really are stamping themselves as quite prolific. Luke Gilbert, this young man, a junior world champion, playing Adam Bassoo, and what a season he's had so far. He won a challenger event, getting through a field of 128 players on Ultimate Pool. Look at this for a shot. That is a fantastic shot. And equally that weekend, I think he made another semi-final. So, I mean, just look at that. He's played such a good shot the shot before, and then probably almost taken that one for granted. Maybe, I don't know, did he just decelerate slightly? But he's left a very tough cutback into a blind pocket, but gets it. That's a classy clearance. That positional shot to get on the last red. Delightful. Luke breaks off in frame number 2. It's 2 dry breaks racked up so far. It's funny, the table was breaking pretty dry from the middle throughout most of the weekend, but it did seem to loosen up a bit yesterday. All the tables in action early on a Sunday morning, great to see. Let's have a run through that last 16. See who's still left in. Sean Chipperfield's playing Wade Morley. He's won the first frame. Clint Ianson is playing Alex Cameron. He's won the first frame. Shane Thompson playing Sam Boone. You could see Shane just over on table 2, just next to this table. Neil Toms in action against Dom Cooney. Half and Dad after his win last night. Back on against Gaz Hibbert. Lee Howard playing Leo Fernandez. And Aaron Davis versus Jamie Stokes. Those are the other 7 matches to go alongside this one. I'm interested to watch Adam, actually. I honestly haven't had much of a chance to watch him when he was winning that event at Stoke-on-Trent. Seemed to be tied up commentating on other games at the same time. Never really got a chance to see him. But when you look at the kind of results he's picking off lately, on that series, and also some of the results he's had in the 4 events so far of this event. He is on a hot streak. Incidentally, Luke Gilbert's had some deep runs as well. I think he lost to Eddie Barker in the semi-final of Challenger Series 2 when Eddie Barker won the event. Both young men. Luke, I think, I'm actually not sure his age, but certainly around about 20, I think. So just at the start of their careers.
Next match is in the Ladies Europa League. On table 15, Sophie Gibbs-Nichols, Jeanette Baptiste. Sophie Gibbs-Nichols, Jeanette Baptiste, table 15. And on table 16, Dawn Keeling, Alexandra Cunha. Dawn Keeling, Alexandra Cunha, table 16.
He's picking off some shots. Key to the frame at the moment is this bottom left pocket. The red's tied up on the right side of the table. So now looking at, this is ambitious, playing the red off the back of the yellow to clear the path for the black. So basically red off the cushion, off the back of one yellow, off the back of the other into the pocket. Clear the pocket for the black. Sounds simple. I played it off one. Obviously thought off two was a bit of a stretch, and in all honesty, I don't think opening the pocket for the black is really the right shot yet, while you've still got a couple of balls tied up. Aggressive, kind of chasing the finish a little bit, but still not left very much. Well, not really left anything. trying to develop the red. Just needed a slightly fuller contact. Almost been unlucky there. He's having a look. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go, but you can now just flick it past the yellow. Get at the other side of the yellow.
Ladies and gentlemen, matches on table 8, Hull Avoid Sharon James, Hull Avoid Sharon James, table 8. On table 11, Mary Jane McCourt, Leanne Track, Mary Jo and Leanne on table 11, Paula and Sharon on table 8.
Yeah, it's a foul. Not hit a cushion. Not a foul snooker, but he's looking at the angle to cut the red, and if he cuts this in, he's also got the same angle. He's also got the natural angle to run across into the red and yellow and develop, maybe even. Oh dear. Well, he's developed everything, but where the cue ball's landed. Again, looking at, I mean, he's got such a simple one cushion escape off the bottom cushion, but he's going to go 2 off the top cushion. Just needs to miss the yellow. Again, a great effort. Not really seen Luke play before, but very adventurous with his shot making. Seen a couple of people mention the fact that the stream's a little bit blurry for them. If you go to the 3 dots at the top right hand side of your screen and click on resolution and then put it on the highest resolution, which is probably going to be 1080. Click on advanced apparently, and then I don't know. It's all there for you anyway. Change the resolution, and it should sharpen up the picture. There's me trying to teach people how to do technical stuff. Get George up here, do a bit of commentary. He can tell people. He knows it all. Look, there's some buttons up there. You need to press them. Yeah. George to the rescue. played the deliberate foul. Is it? I mean, Adam's not looked at it, but can we see from the overhead? I was going to question whether it was a foul snooker, but you can clearly see both sides of the yellow next to the red. I thought from the other angle they were just aligned differently. You couldn't get to the right-hand side of the ball. Great shot. And in playing the DF, Luke left Adam a look at the yellow up the rail. Had he not, that shot wouldn't have been on. He would have wanted to carry two. I think the black does pass to right corner, but would have dearly liked to carry the two. Got a good angle just to drift across. Stun across. Finally some success off the break. Reds are simply just about the pattern. At some point we'll probably want a little nudge on the yellow and black just to make the black a little easier. Probably on the shot after this one. Probably finished a bit straight. I think the plan was to play the one into right corner and leave an angle just to go up and nudge into the black and yellow. But as you can see, he's finished straight. And that was really just because he had hamper queuing. He left himself bridging. Can still just play this red that he's playing and leave an angle. I mean, he may not need to nudge the black at all, but if it goes top right, then he's absolutely fine. tells us that the black clearly does go. Nice clearance. Again, it was simple enough, they were all there, but as always, still have to execute. Two breaks from Luke and both drying out.
Jones, top table, Cat Jones, runs to the right, top table, check your wings, draw on the cat.
Yellow on the left side cushion. That was the problem ball, went after it straight away. Missed the pot, but yellow's very much in control. He was fortunate there actually that the yellow has stayed in the jaws of that right hand corner pocket. He hit it at such a pace that they would normally come out, but it got stuck. That gives him a big advantage. Luke looking now to see whether he can plant red onto red to promote the one on the side cushion down over the pocket. It looks a tight squeeze. I don't think it goes in. He's probably left with pushing the red up the cushion over the pocket. That doesn't really give him any advantage whatsoever because Adam can just move the ball that's on the bulk line. So Luke having to give this a bit of thought now because there's no straightforward shot. He really needs to buy himself some time. He's spotted red off of yellow. Lovely positional shot, and looking at punching the the red into the yellow cushion
Alex Cameron, top table. Sam Boone, top table.
on the right hand side, trying to
Alex Cameron,
get the yellow out.
need some bank details, please.
Just fallen short slightly of position. I don't think this red squeeze is past. I think all he can do is looking at the double. Ooh. Bit of a second prize now. He's gone from Adam being a big favourite now to probably in the balance. All the yellows have a pocket, but there's a few of them that don't go to their natural pocket, so landing on the yellow on the bulk line is going to be tricky. I think he could possibly try and get over there now. He's tried to move it, missed it by a bit of a distance and lost the cue ball. Well, you've got to say it's a little bit unfortunate to go in off because it had to squeeze past that yellow, but the cue ball was very much out of control. And as I say, reds, if you scroll back to the start of this frame, the reds looked pretty horrible compared to the yellows. And Luke's done very well.
What room are you in?
108.
108.
108.
Two frames each. Adam's got the break in frame number 5. So races to 5. Sean Chipperfield's on the hill against Wade Morley. He's winning 4 frames to 3. Clint Hanson's beaten Alex Cameron 5-0. Shane Thompson's beat Sam Boone 5-0. Dom Cooney has beaten Neil Toms 5-2. Gareth Hibbert 4-1 up against Arf and Dad. Leo Fernandez 3 each versus Lee Howitt. And Aaron Davis 4-0 against Jamie Stokes. Incidentally, Jamie Stokes knocked out Declan Brennan last night. So, some fairly one-sided games and some others which are pretty tight. Like this one, nothing but between the two. So I think both players are going to have to change up their break. 5 breaks so far and only potted from 1. Not a good ratio. Obviously we had the main event over this weekend. There's a number of different events. The main, this is the Jason Owen Open, last 16, the ladies event. I think they have a like a Champions League. I think they have a couple of events, Champions League and a Challenger event. I'm not sure the exact names of them, but the ladies compete in 2 events. As we approach 11 a.m. on Sunday morning, welcome to the stream, welcome to the action. We are here in Daventry in the Court Hotel. Six breaks, potted off one. Luke hasn't potted a ball off the break yet. Somehow he's 3-2 ahead.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yellows are the ball, the one yellow tied up. He's got a lovely angle to screw across. He needs to take the red here. Doesn't want to hit the yellow. Take the red clean. Oh, delightful. Had he hit the yellow, he would have just pushed it further into the reds, but no. The next problem is the 2 reds on the left-hand side. So one won't played across there. One won't pass the other. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. If he got below the 2 reds, he could possibly cut the one closest to the pocket in. Maybe looking at the plant. Yeah, plant it is. Another miss. Again, played it at pace and didn't really trouble the pocket, but somehow the yellows stayed there again. Not come out to plan. He's left a plant. Well, actually, he can get through. No, he can't. He can't get through the potty. He's just going to play a snooker. As we always ask, please do like and share the stream. We're on YouTube and Facebook. We are getting towards 10,000 subscribers. Not sure what the number is now. Look at this. Not sure what the number is now, but it's definitely in the 9s. So again, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the Beard Productions channel.
Jamie Stokes got table, needs some band details.
It's a tricky little shot. Needs to pot it, still control the pace of the cue ball off the bottom cushion to be able to pot the other one. And now, has he got too much angle? It looks like there's just a touch too much angle. The cue ball looks like it's destined to hit the yellow. I think may just be able to screw it to side well and avoid that. Oh, no good. Just didn't quite get into it enough. Needed to screw it across the face of the yellow. That should cost him the frame. Again, still not a major problem because he's carrying the second visit, but even so, these missed pots will not help his confidence. Does he run up into the yellow? No. Three each incoming. Now a best of three for a place in the last 8. Potted the ball, almost lost the cue ball, and you can see going across wide to take the cut break, recognising that front ball's not been working. Horrible table. He's got an opener on reds, he's got one to middle, but I'm not even sure whether, did he really want to be reds? I'm not sure. I would have attacked from there, maybe just ran up the cushion behind the 2 yellows and let Luke work it out. Oh, second nudge. Second nudge put it in a better place than the first one. Trick shots.
Cat Jones, top table, Cat Jones, Megan Proctor, top table, men waiting.
Wonder if he has the angle off of the red that he's closest to cut it down to bottom right, send the cue ball across into the yellow and red on the left hand side. I think that would probably be ambitious. Probably just needs to put a bit more cover in, maybe push that red down the right hand side cushion towards his bottom right pocket. Kind of had a dip at both, trying to cover the pocket and just nudge that red out at the same time. He's left the cut back to middle. Meant to get that cue ball another 3 inches down the table, tight in behind the yellow. So I was going to say a little bit loose. Adam tried to play the cut back and develop his red, but he missed the cannon. He missed the pot, and in doing so, missed the cannon. And actually, he's been quite fortunate because he could have knocked everything out for Luke. So what's his plan for this yellow on the left? Maybe a treble? Looks like that shot's on. You've got the red just above the pocket, so if you do miss it high, that could guide it in. What a shot. Oh, after that treble, just thought he was going to take those. See with the scrolling bar at the top of the screen, next matchup should be a good one. Sean Chipperfield versus Clint Hansen. That's better. That's a nice pot. Should win in the frame. Nice angle to stun down for the yellow in the middle of the table. He's screwed back for the one in the middle. Wondered if he'd come down just below on the left hand side and play this as his last ball, but so you can see that game. Next up, Sean Chipperfield against Clint Hansen. Shane Thompson's going to be playing Dom Cooney. Didn't Dom Cooney win the Jason Owen Open at the last event in Blackpool? So he is the he's playing to retain his title, but he's going to have a tough one there against Shane Thompson. Gareth Hibbett's going to play the winner of Lee Harrett and Leo Fernandez, and the winner of this will play Aaron Davis. coming wide, but still going to play front ball break. Still no good. Is that 4 dry breaks? Am I 5 dry breaks? Must be 4 dry breaks because that's the 8th frame. 4 for Luke, and I think 1 or 2 from Adam. I think I'm right in saying that it's that's the 8th break, and there's been 6 dry. Adam's potted off of 2. Adam finds a high quality clearance and is rewarded by a ninth frame, a decider, and he needs the break. Surely not another dry break. Well, that's the tale of the match so far. 9 breaks, 7 dry. Luke hasn't potted off one single break. But here he is at the table with a chance to win and a chance to put himself in the quarter final. He's eyeing up yellows. And the obvious ball, just pretty sure the yellow doesn't pass the red into the bottom right pocket, so he's going to need a nudge on that at some point. And there he's just looking at how he wants to attack that. I'll do it.
Next match on table 2 in the Ladies Europa League. Leanne Cragg, Sophie Goose Nichols. Leanne Cragg, Sophie Goose Nichols, table 2.
What's tricky here is the order in which Luke takes them. Everything has a pocket. Well, I didn't expect him to miss, but equally, I don't know why he's played it like that. I think he's played it to come down and count that yellow again, but did he need to? You felt that, I mean, the yellow nearest this cushion passes to bottom right, which then opens the line for the other yellow to middle or bottom left. I know it was an awkward pattern to try and find his way around it, but I guess that was the issue, that it's difficult to get from one of those to the other. If he uses the yellow nearest the left middle to get onto the one nearest us, then he's got no path. He's got the wrong angle to be able to then land on the other yellow. And then of course he needed to get on the black, so I guess he just didn't like the route around the table. But regardless, it's given Adam a look at the table, and it's not a great table. The red between the two yellows near the black spot is very awkward. Doesn't go to bottom left, bottom right. Can't really land on it to the middle unless he plays a cannon, so maybe just putting some cover. Risky. I think that's risky. got half a chance. Cut the yellow to the middle. Well, I don't know if he's played that, but if he has, that's a great shot. Wasn't sure when he was cueing whether he was playing the cannon or playing the positional shot, but yeah, definitely played the positional shot there and played it really well. And I said that was a risk from Adam, playing that containing shot. Just needs to hold his nerve. Good performance against a pack that is unrewarding. As I say, he broke 4 times and he was dry 4 times, but fights his way across the line and somehow wins the match despite the break. That was a nice performance, some nice consistent play and good clearances along the way. It's Luke Gilbert who gets through into the quarter-final. I can tell you that quarter-final now shapes up like Sean Chipperfield against Clint Ianson, which will be on the stream table. Shane Thompson against Dom Cooney. Gareth Hibbett against Lee Howitt. And Luke Gilbert against Aaron Davis. We're going to be back with the action. It's due to start shortly. We're going to reset things and be back with you in 5 or 10 minutes. We'll see you then.